Hello students, today I'm going to cover question number 6, and in question number 6 there are the 2 to 3 parts which you need to focus, and I'm going to start with the word called derivative. So first I'm going to explain you the basics of derivative and then we will start the questions. Okay, about the derivative. So what is the meaning of derivative or differentiation? Derivative means change, or you can say delta. I'm not going into the details of this topic or the what is the exactly the meaning of derivative and all these things, but I will tell you the three basic rules which you are going to use in the derivative. Okay, so let's say take an example of wall, and so that you can understand, you can relate the question. Let's say wall. Okay, so wall means y, and one brick, this is called your brick, this is called your x. So can I say when you change the y because of x, so there is a word called dy over dx, dy over dx. This is the meaning of derivative, means you are changing one quantity because of the other quantity, means the shape of the wall is changing because of the bricks. X is not changing, the shape of the wall is changing. So here you have the three basic rules. Rule number 1, y is equals to x power n, x raised to power n. So simple rule, when you are going to change dy over dx, which is equals to power shift, power is reduced by factor of 1. Example, so that it will become easy for you to solve the question. Let's say y is equals to x cube. So dy over dx is equals to, what is the power? 3, and reduce power by 1. So what is your answer? 3x square. Fine. Okay. Second, you should know any number's power is 0. Let's say x raised to power is 0 is equals to 1. You understand this thing? Okay, so we have a second question. Let's say y is equals to 2. This is called constant. So in this case, can I say y is equals to 2 multiply 1, which is equals to 2x raised to power 0? Yes or no? Okay, then make a derivative dy by dx, 2 outside, x raised to power 0, 0, x raised to power 0 minus 1, which is equals to 0. So how you can remember this? Derivative of y is equals to constant. If you make the derivative dy by dx, that is equals to 0. Okay, third rule, that is the combined rule. Y is equals to, let's say, 3x raised to power 7. So here 3 is your constant and this is your variable. Yes or no? Okay, so how you are going to solve this? Dy by dx. So 3 is outside because constant, if constant is alone, then the derivative is 0, but it is in product, then keep it outside. So what you need to solve? X raised to power 7, 7 x raised to power 7 minus 1, so which is equals to 3, 7 x raised to power 6. So your answer is 21 x raised to power 6. Clear? So these are the three rules. This is the first rule, second rule, and this is the third rule. Fine. Okay. After this, you should know the graphs also. So in the graphs, in question number 5 also, I told you graph are of two types. One is called slope and second is called area. Slope means y-axis divided by x-axis. Okay. Area is y-axis multiply x-axis. You need to just check which type of figure is being created over there. Third type, you should know the words are displacement, second is velocity, third is called acceleration. So displacement is x. If you want to solve the velocity, derivative of x with respect to time. and if you want to solve acceleration, dv over dt. Okay, just take an example so that you understand everything. Let's say x is equals to 3t square plus 4t plus 6. Okay, a simple example. You have, this is called displacement. Displacement, you need to find velocity. Velocity is v is equals to dx by dt. Okay, then d by dt of, make three parts, 3t square plus d by dt of 4t and d by dt of 6. Yes or no? Okay, 6 is constant. 6 is constant. So the derivative is 0. Okay, here the power of t is 1. So can I say 4 dt over dt? So it will be cancelled. So you will get 4 multiply 1 here plus 0. Okay, so this part, 3 outside, derivative of t square 2 t raised to power 2 minus 1. So what you will get, 6 times t. So what is your velocity? Yes, tell me. V is equals to 6 times t plus 4. This is your velocity. Okay. So I told you x, v is equals to dx over dt and a is equals to dv over dt. So take this value and solve it. Now, acceleration. A is equals to dv over dt, which is equals to d by dt of 6t plus 4. Okay, separate them. D by dt of 6t plus d by dt of 4. This is your constant value. Okay, now it's easy. 0 plus, take 6 outside, dt over dt, cancel. So you will get 6 plus 0. So your answer is 6 meter per second square. Fine. Okay, now the last part. You should know the equations. You should know the equation. Let's say you have a linear or line. So what is the linear equation? Y is equals to mx plus c. And what is for quadratic? Y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. You need to keep this thing in your mind so that you can solve your question. Linear graph is like straight line. Quadratic is like curve. Okay? Any kind of curve. Any kind of curve. All these things are quadratic. Okay? Now, let's start the question. As per question number 6, and this is from the summary. So, x is given in your question. This is your x. Okay? It means displacement. So, we are looking for velocity. We are looking for acceleration. So, just make the derivative. So, v is equals to dx over dt. Fine. First value is 0 because constant. Yes or no? Okay. Minus 10.1 t. T derivative is 1. 10.1 dt divided by dt plus 1.10 t square. So t square gives you 2t power 2 minus 1. Clear? So v is equals to negative 10.1. Okay, this will be cancelled out, gives you 1 plus 1.10 multiplied to t. So what is your answer? Negative 10.1 plus 2.20 t. This is your velocity. Clear? Now you need to find the acceleration. Easy. Make the derivative. Acceleration is dv over dt. Okay, the first value gives you 0. Constant plus 2.20 d by dt of d by dt. Cancel out. So you will get 2.20 meter per second square. Fine. Now you are able to solve velocity. You are able to solve acceleration. Clear, guys? Okay, now the major thing which you need to focus. This is your question number 2.2. From here, you need to start. Assuming a constant acceleration. Okay, acceleration is already given. Ax is equals to 4.3 meter per second square. Starting from rest, V initial is equals to 0. V initial from 0. What is the airplane's takeoff velocity? Okay, what we are looking for? V final. We are looking for. Fine. Okay. Then after 18.4 second, time is equals to 18.4 second. How far means the distance, huh? Down the runway has the plane moved by the time it takes off. Okay, so guys, what we need to understand, we have a simple equation as per SUAT equations. X equals x naught plus VIT plus half AXT square. Okay, till here fine. Okay, we are looking for the distance. X equals initial value is 0. Okay, initial velocity is 0 multiply t plus half times what is acceleration? 4.3 time square. Fine. So what do you get? X equals, so 2.15 t square. Till here clear? Now everything is easy. You have the equation. Your displacement. So now what we are looking for? We are looking for velocity. V is equals to dx over dt. So take out 2.15, derivative of t square, 2t. So it will becomes 4.3 times of t. Time is given here 18.4. Okay, so V is equals to 4.3 multiply 18.4, which is equals to 79 meter per second. Clear, guys? Fine. Okay. Now even you have velocity, you can find the acceleration also, because V is equals to 4.3 t. If you find acceleration, dv over dt, so the derivative will be 4.3 meter per second square. And you can see this acceleration line A is constant. So here acceleration is equals to your 4.3. Your velocity, if you see the Vx, it's a straight line. So this will be 79 meter per second, and here meter per second square. And your distance, if you put the value, you can get your distance also. Fine. Even in this equation, if you want to find the distance, so 2.15 times, and what is your time? 18.4 square. That is your distance. Okay guys, next question. The figure describes the position. Okay, this is the x position, this is the time. So we will have the velocity. Slope is equals to displacement divided by time, which should be velocity. So here velocity should be equals to 0, here velocity not equals to 0. The figure describes the position of an object as a function of time. Which of the following statement is true? Okay, so guys, we can see till 3 seconds velocity is 0. After 3 it is not equals to 0. So answer is D. The object position is constant until 3 equal to t is equals to 3. After that it starts moving, begins to move. Next question. This is one of my favorite question. And guys, if you understand this strategy, or this you can say the way to solve a question, you can solve lots of questions without any problem. Even in the graph, sometimes we don't have the exact values, but this will help you. This is important. Okay, the figure describes the position of an object as a function of time. Okay, for this type of question, I want to tell you something. This is very easy, and if you just check the question in very means let's say minute level, you can solve them in a very easy way. First, see the type of graph. Type. Can I say this is a quadratic? Yes or no? Quadratic. Okay, for quadratic, what is the equation we have? Let's say it is in x and t. So can I say x is equals to a times t square plus bt plus c? Yes or no? Because this represents your y-axis, this represents your x-axis. Now, let's say you take any point where the values, you take this value. This is the point. So what are the coordinates here? Can I say the coordinates are x, y? So the values are x is your 0, y is negative 2. So can I say x is your, here the displacement position x, and this is your no, this is your 0 is your time and 2 is your displacement x. Fine, as per the graph. Now put the value. Let's say x is your negative 2 equals to a time is 0 square plus b time is 0 plus c. So can I say c is equals to negative 2? Fine, this is the step number 1. Clear till here? Okay. Now we need to focus on the step number 2. Step number 2 is very interesting. Take another coordinate. Can I take this coordinate? Fine. Okay. So here time is equals to 1 and x is equals to 0. Fine. Take the second part. First, second. Take x is equals to 0 equals a t square 1 square plus b times 1, and we already find the c minus 2. Okay, so solve this. A plus b minus 2 equals 0. So can I say a plus b is equals to 2? This is your equation. See, you just take two coordinates and you find two different equations. Clear? Okay, take one more. 4. Why I'm doing all these things? There is a question. Because I want to find out the value of A, B, and C. To find the value of A, B, C, you need 3 minimum equations. So you have the first equation, you have second, now one more. Take this value. So what are the coordinates here? Can I say x is equals to 0 and time is equals to 4? So put the values. 0 is equals to at square, a 4 square plus b times 4 negative 2. So 0 equals 16a plus 4b minus 2. So can I say divide with 2? So can I say, okay, no need of division. So 16a plus 4 times b equals to 2. Yes or no? So this is your equation number 2. This is your equation number 3. So from equation 1 and 2 or 2 and 3, I can find a is equals to negative 0.5 and b is equals to 2.5. Now the real question starts. Till here, just you solve a and b and c. Now you can solve every single thing in the question with 100% accuracy. Okay, let's say you have an equation x is equals to, as we take na, x is equals to what we take, x is equals to a times t square plus b times t plus c. Yes or no? Okay, what is a here? Negative 0.5 t square, okay, plus 2.5 t negative 2. You have a equation of displacement. Now you can solve everything. If I want to solve velocity, dx over dt, yes or no? And acceleration a is equals to dv over dt. So now just follow from here. You have x, this value of displacement, fine. Make a derivative, you will find velocity. Okay, so the velocity is negative t plus 2.5. Where I need to find the value? 1. At the position of 1, place time is equals to 1. Your velocity is 1.5. And when you solve for acceleration, derivative of v, you will find the acceleration. Easy? Clear? Okay. Again, when you make the derivative of this, v is equals to dx over dt, which is negative 0.5. For t square, you will get 2t plus 2.5. For 2, it becomes 0. So here you will get negative t plus 2.5. Fine? Okay, now solve the question. Which of the following statement is true? Time is equals to 1. For time is equals to 1. So the x component of the velocity of the object is positive because your velocity is positive. Fine? Sure? Okay. Now, this is something very, very interesting, huh? So, guys, I just want to tell you in this question, 90% of the students make lots of mistakes. Even the, you can say the 99% of the students make the mistake and they are not able to solve this correctly. So for this question, I just want to tell you the same approach which I used in the previous question and you have to apply that. Okay. I'm not reading the question. I just see the graph. I just saw the graph. There is a curve. There is a curve. Fine. Okay. If there is a curve, so step number 1. Step 1. Let's say the equation is, so you have x here and you have time here. Fine. So can I say x is equals to a t square plus bt plus c. Fine. Okay. Choose any one point. Choose any one point. Choose the first point. What are the values? For point 1. Point 1. So can I say point 1 is x, or you can say time and x. Write like this. Time is equals to 0, x is equals to 0. Place the values in the equation. Place the values. Huh? So what you will get here? Solve properly. Huh? So you will get 0 equals a 0 square plus b times 0 plus c. If you solve it, you will get c is equals to 0. This is your equation number 1. Till here clear? Okay. Now, which is the exact value? This is for velocity because straight line, and curve, that is your acceleration. Clear? Okay. Take any point. Take any point. So let's say I take let's say time is equals to 5. Time is equals to 5, and with acceleration I'm taking this one. So this x is 20. So I'm taking point 2. Point 2. So what is the point 2? You have x is equals to 20 and t is equals to 5. Can I place in the equation? So 20 is equals to, and I told you in the previous question also, 3 equations you solve and after that everything is easy. So 20 is equals to a times, what is the time? 5 square plus b times 5. C is already 0. Okay, no need to write. So 20 is equals to 25 times a plus 5 times b. You get this? Okay. Now solve any point 3. Point 3. Okay. You can take any point. Okay, 7.5. I choose 7.5 and here I have the value 40. This is the point 3. This is the point 2. This is the point 1. So point 3, x is equals to 40 and time is equals to 7.5. Solve. So 40 is equals to a times 7.5 square plus b times 7.5. So what is the equation? 40 is equals to 56.25a plus 7.5b. Okay, you have this equation 2, you have this equation 3, and just put all these values in your calculator and you can find a and b. So find a and b from your calculator. So you will find a is equals to 8 divided by 15 and b is equals to 4 over 3. Now all the questions, whatever you are going to ask, everything will be finished. So you have an equation, x is equals to 8t square. So what is the value of a? 8 divided by 15 t square plus what is b? 4 by 3 t plus 0. Fine. I want to find velocity. So dx by dt, which is equals to 8 by 15. Okay, for t square 2t plus 4 by 3. Okay, so if I solve this, 16 over 15t plus 4 over 3. Find the acceleration also. A is dv over dt, which is equals to 16 over 15 dt over dt plus 0. So what is the value? 16 over 15. Till here you find everything? Okay. Now just read the questions and start working. What is the value of constant velocity of the car before 2.5? Before 2.5. So very easy, huh? You have the value of velocity. This is the velocity, yes or no? This is the equation for velocity. Okay. Now, so put time is equals to case A. Okay, where I need to solve. Okay, there is no space. Okay, I will use the space. Let's say first case, A part. So we have V is equals to 16 over 15 times time. T is 2.5 plus 4 by 3. Solve this fast. So what is your answer? 8 by 3 plus 4 by 3, 12 by 3, 4 meter per second. This is your answer number A. Okay, what is the velocity of the car? What is the velocity? Okay, of the car, time is 7.5. What is the value? 7.5. Okay, so B case, you have the same equation. V is equals to 16 over 15 multiply 7.5 plus 4 over 3. Solve this. Okay, you will get 9.3 meter per second. Now it becomes easier, na? No need to see the graphs and you need to plot the points. No, this is the easiest technique. Actually, I want to tell you, because if you solve this question from the graph, you will never get the exact solutions. Okay, what is the value of constant acceleration? We already solved. C part, acceleration is 16 over 15 meter per second square. This is your meter per second square acceleration. We already solved. So like this, your questions becomes very easy. Okay. And guys, believe me, you will find this type of question in the exam. And I just want to tell you, just solve this question at least 2 to 3 times so that you can solve your question in a very easy way during the exam. So use this approach. This is the best one, which I solved for you. Okay, now we have the easy one. A fellow student found in the performance data for his new car in the velocity versus time graph. Which graph? Velocity versus time. Okay, first of all, what is the slope? Slope, I told you, y divided by x. So means velocity divided by time. Can I say this becomes acceleration? Okay, second thing, area. Is it possible? Area means y multiply x. velocity multiply time, which is equals to your distance or displacement. Yes or no? Now understand? Okay, it means both the things are possible. Find the average acceleration. Acceleration means I'm looking for slope. I'm looking for slope of the car during each of the segment 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so take first one. If I'm looking for the slope, take this one. This is the first line. Okay, slope. So I told you y divided by x. So can I say y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what is your y2 here? Just check the value, 30. What is the value here? Minus 0. Divide by. What is the x2? 6 minus 0. So what is the value? 30 divided by 6, which is your 5 meter per second square. Fine. First area. Okay, this is the one. For the second, what you have the straight line. So in this, can I say slope 2, a2, which is equals to 0 directly, because it's a straight line. Okay, I will solve for you, don't worry. So what is the value of y2? 30 minus 30 divide by the value is 12 minus 6. So 30 minus 30 is 0. Similarly, A3. Final. This is your final, final. And that is your initial. So what is the y2? 0 minus y1 is 30 divided by x2 is 24 minus x1 is 12. So minus 30 divided by 12. So what is the value? Negative 2.5 meter per second square. Clear, guys? Okay, second thing, what is the total distance traveled from 0 to 24 seconds? So what we are looking for? We are looking for the area, yes or no? So just divide your question into three parts: area 1, area 2, area 3. So this is your area 1, this is your area 2, this is your area 3. So for distance, solve three areas. Area A1. Can I see the triangle? Okay, so what is the area? Half times base times height. So can I say half? What is the base here? Base is this one. So 6. What is the height? 30. Clear? Okay, area 2. Area 2. So area 2 is, this is a rectangle. Length into breadth. So what is the length you have? You have 30 multiply. What is the breadth? This is your width, or so this will be 6. This is 180. So 180 and this is 90. Area 3. This is again triangle. Half time base time height. So half base is your 24 to 12. 12. Height is your 30. So this will be 180. 6. Okay, so total area is area, which is equals to displacement or distance, which is equals to 90 plus 180 plus 180. So your answer is 450 meter. This is the question for the exam point of view. If let's say I'm making an exam, so I will give you this question, because you have to use a technique here, but you have to use the technique in a smart way. So read the question very carefully. A car is moving along the x-axis and its velocity Vx varies with time as shown in the figure. If x0 is 2 meter, time is 2 second. Where is 2 second? Can I say this is your 2 second? So this is your graph. So what you need to study in this question, you have to study, this is your graph 1. He's asking from time is equals to 2 seconds. He's not asking from the time is equals to 0 second. This is something very, very important. And time is equals to 10 second, up to 10 second. So how many graphs I have? 1. You can say the area 1. This is the second one, area 2, and let's say green one, this is your area number 3. Clear? Now you have to use the same equation, nothing new. So what we are looking for, we are looking for the position. It's velocity and time graph. So I told you in VT graph how to solve distance. Distance is your area, which is equals to y-axis multiply x-axis. Okay, so first area should be a. Now we need to solve the areas. As we know, distance is equals to area y-axis multiply x-axis. Okay, so now it's an easy way. Distance. Okay, so what is the formula for distance? We know the areas. So can I say x minus x naught, because we have the initial position given in the question, which is equals to area 1 plus area 2 plus area 3. Do you understand? Okay, now solve area 1. So can I say half time base times height? So can I say half times 3 times 12, which is equals to your 6. 6, no, it should be 18. Okay. Second, area 2. That is also triangle half. What is the base? You have 5, 1, 2, 3. 3. What is your height? Going down, negative 4. So what is the value? 12, 6, negative 6. Area 3. What is the value? Half time base. You have 2. What is the height? 4. So you will get 4 value. So what is the total value? 18 minus 6 plus 4. It will be 16. Okay, so x minus x naught is equals to 16. X minus 2. 2 is given, the base, and 16. So x is equals to your 18 meter. This is your final. And guys, remember, practice this type of question at least 2 times. And it's a very high chance you will get this type of question in the exam. Okay, so guys, for today, finished, and I will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.